He had lived a long life, a full life. But in his final days, he was haunted not by what he had done, but by what he had left undone. And the lesson he had to learn was the most difficult one of all. This is the story of a man named Elias. For 84 years, Elias had been a man of routine. He believed in things he could see, touch, and control. He woke up at the same time, drank the same tea, and walked the same path to the same park bench every single day. His life was comfortable, predictable. But if you looked closely into his eyes, you would see a quietness there. Not a peaceful quiet, but a lonely one. You see, Elias believed that a life without great trouble was a successful life. He avoided big risks. He avoided loud emotions. He built gentle slopes where there could have been magnificent mountains. He had loved, but cautiously. He had dreamed, but practically. And now, in the autumn of his life, he sat with the quiet sum of all his practical choices. One Tuesday, his quiet routine was interrupted. A young man sat on the other end of his bench. He looked defeated. His shoulders were slumped, and his eyes were red. Elias, being a man of habit, did not like this interruption. He shifted uncomfortably. But something about the boy's sadness was so raw, so real, it pierced through Elias's quiet world. Against his own nature, Elias spoke. "Rough day?" he asked, his voice like gravel from disuse. The young man, named Leo, looked up, surprised, and then the story poured out. A failed business dream. A heart broken by a girl he loved. A future that seemed to have slammed its doors shut. And as Elias listened, a strange feeling stirred in his chest. It was a memory of a similar crossroad in his own life decades ago. A chance he did not take. A love he let walk away out of fear. Leo was living the life Elias had been too afraid to live. Leo was feeling the deep pain that Elias had spent a lifetime avoiding. And in that moment, Elias realized something that chilled him to his bones. He would have given anything to be sitting where Leo was sitting, to feel that searing pain of failure, to have the scars of a love that was fought for. Because those scars, they would have been proof that he had truly lived. He had no scars. His skin was smooth. His heart was untouched, and it was the emptiest feeling in the world. Leo looked at him, desperate for advice. "What should I do?" he asked. "How do I get past this?" The old practical part of Elias wanted to say, "Be careful, play it safe, find a stable job." But the words caught in his throat. They felt like a poison he was about to pass on to the next generation. Elias looked at Leo, and for the first time, he was completely, utterly honest. Not with the boy, but with himself. His voice trembled as he spoke. "My boy," he said, "I am the wrong person to ask. I have lived a life of cowardice." Leo was taken aback. "What do you mean?" "I chose a path of no pain," Elias confessed, a single tear tracing the lines on his cheek. "And in doing so, I chose a path of no life. I have no great failures, because I never tried anything great. I have no broken heart, because I never gave it away completely. My life has been a whisper in a world that deserves a shout." He placed a frail hand on Leo's shoulder. "Your pain is not your enemy. It is the proof that you were brave enough to try, that you were alive enough to love. Do not run from it. Feel it, all of it, because this feeling is the cost of a life truly lived, and it is worth the price." And as Leo walked away, Carrying his pain like a badge of honor, Elias felt a weight lift from his own soul. He had finally spoken his truth. The most difficult lesson was not something he could teach. It was something he had to confess. It was the lesson he had learned too late, that a life focused on avoiding pain is a life spent in a prison of your own making. So I'm talking to you now. Yes, you. Are you building gentle slopes instead of magnificent mountains? Are you protecting your heart so well that you have locked it away from the world? Do not make Elias's mistake. Do not fear the fall. Fear the never taking the leap. Do not fear the heartbreak. Fear the never loving with your whole heart. Do not fear failure. Fear the never trying. Your scars are not signs of weakness. They are the tattoos of a life bravely lived. They are the proof that you showed up, that you felt, that you fought. The world does not remember whispers. It remembers shouts. It remembers the ones who were not afraid to feel, to fail, to fall, and to get back up. So go on, live, really live. Let your heart be touched and broken and healed and touched again. It is the only way. Because in the end, the only thing you will truly regret is the love you didn't give, the chances you didn't take, and the person you were too afraid to become.